Blessed be everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about the spiritual path and the Wiccan path and how it's absolutely wonderful and beautiful and can certainly change our lives. But the path isn't always roses, unfortunately. There are times when the path can get really tough. So I thought I'd talk about that today. But before we do, I'm Sandra from MysteryWitchSchool.com, author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path and Tapping into Abundance. And if you want to know more about Wicca and Witchcraft, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. And if you want to do more of that inner work so that you can take a deep dive into yourself so that you can live a life of more joy and self-love, then take a look at my free masterclass, How to Heal Your Shadow Through Balancing Your Energy Centers, that is the chakras. The link is in the description field below this video. So today I wanted to talk about the light and the dark aspects of the spiritual path. And this is your path through life. It's your path through Wicca, through witchcraft, through your spirituality, and through all of the spirituality if you're somebody who's gone through multiple paths throughout your lives. And generally speaking, when we're walking the path, it's a very beautiful experience. We feel more connected. We feel more connected to ourselves. We can feel more connected to nature. We feel more connected to spirit. And we can go through moments of absolute joy and bliss and really wonderful times. And it definitely overall enhances our life. It gives us more of an ability to be able to navigate our way through life. And that includes navigating our way through really difficult times. So the difficult times are sometimes unexpected on the path, and sometimes people think that because you're on a spiritual path you should be happy and joyful all the time, and when something happens in life and that throws you a curveball, or things don't go the way that you would like them to go, or you're going through times of stress or physical unhealth or emotional trauma, sometimes we can just feel that the spiritual path is just no longer working for us, or that we've been abandoned by the gods or abandoned by the path because it's not bringing us the joy and the bliss at that particular moment in that particular time. And that is the time to really knuckle down and actually do the practice, to really cling to your beliefs, to cling to spirit, to trust the universe, and to surrender. To maybe do some magic if you want to do some magic, to put it out there for solutions. So maybe you may put it out there to find a practitioner to work with, or put it out there to find a healer to work with. But to surrender to the higher power, to be able to just let go and stop trying to control everything. That's something that I've definitely been learning over the last week, because I've certainly been feeling a lot of very difficult emotions right now. And planetary wise, we've got some really strange things going on with major conjunctions, and I'm sure a lot of people are feeling very, very crazy in this time. And it really is just a matter of, I have to let go. I have to let go of trying to control anything. I have to just sit in gratitude for what I have, gratitude for what I want, gratitude for how I want to feel, as if I already have it, and just letting go. And that's often what we have to do on the path. We have to sometimes just go, I have to learn to trust my path. I have to learn to trust that anything that comes my way is something that is a learning opportunity for me, and that if I can find the support that I need to work through this, then I will come out of this much stronger and much more aware, and have more of an ability also to help others when they are going through difficult times as well. And this is for all of us on the path. We go through the ups and we go through the downs. We go through that polarity. We go through the light and we go through the dark. And I know many people right now are going through darker times. Things are certainly very disruptive right now. And it's so easy to forget the practice during this time. But I just wanted to let you know that it's important to keep Keep practicing, keep turning up for yourself every day, even if it's just to invoke the deities, even if it's just to ask for help, even if it's just to say, I'm struggling with trust right now, or I really want to be able to just surrender to the flow. I'm tired of trying to control things all of the time. I'm tired of doing magic to try and make things happen, or just wanting to let go. A lot of the time, that's all we need to do. So don't forget that your path is there to help you through the great times when you're feeling beauty and feeling connected and seeing the beauty in the world. And it's also there when it's a little bit tough at the same time, because the path is the path, and take refuge in it. Take refuge. As the Buddhists say, they take refuge in the Sangha, which is the community. They take refuge in the teachings of Buddha, and they take refuge in the Buddha himself. So if you have any teachers or any inspiration from any teacher from any tradition around the world, if you have a community, if you have that way forward and that belief system, it can really help you move through the good times and celebrate the good times, and also to help you with those more difficult and challenging times at the same time. And of course, the shadow work is really what helps you too. It helps you deal with those darker times. A lot of the time, the darker times are actually the opportunity to do the shadow work. If you find that emotions are coming up in response to things that are going on, it's often because the shadow work actually is boiling up now. It's come to the surface and there's some work that needs to be done. And trying to run away from it or trying to do a spell to alleviate the feeling may not be the best solution. It may be to do your shadow work and embrace where is it in your body maybe that you're feeling discomfort. Maybe you need to do shadow work in that particular chakra. If you're feeling unwell in the stomach area, there might be some power issues that you're dealing with the solar plexus, and shadow work around the solar plexus. If it's to do with anything to do with the root chakra, then it might have something to do with feelings of safety and stability. So it's often a time to start to go inwards and find support to help you with that. We always need support from other people. If you want to do your shadow work and you love working with the chakras and doing ritual as well, have a look at my new course, which is Wheels of Empowerment. The free video that I spoke about, the masterclass, how to heal your shadow through balancing your energy centers, gives you a bit of an idea of what that's all about. So have a look at the free masterclass, and if you're ready to do some shadow work with me with the chakras, and then enroll in the Wheels of Empowerment and work through each one of the chakras one by one, and do that beautiful deep dive inner work to help heal your inner self, so that you can feel that joy and that connection at that more deeper. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com. Blessed be.